Welcome to the Building Wealth Podcast, the show where we uncover the secrets to achieving financial freedom and creating the life you deserve. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful yet underrated forces in the world of wealth building: saving and compounding. If you've ever heard the phrase, make your money work for you, this episode is going to show you exactly what that means and why starting early is key. Let's get into it. Let's start with saving. At its core, saving is the foundation of wealth building. It's about setting aside a portion of what you earn, not for tomorrow's splurge, but for future opportunities. But here's the thing: saving isn't just about what you earn, it's about what you keep. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to spend money on things you don't need? That's because spending feels good in the moment. But wealth building isn't about the moment, it's about creating a sustainable financial future. The first step is adopting the mindset of paying yourself first. This means before paying bills or buying anything, you save a percentage of your income, even if it's small at first. Now let's talk numbers. Imagine you save 10% of your income every month. Over the years, this habit creates a financial safety net, but that the real magic happens when you take those savings and put them to work. This is where compounding enters the picture. Albert Einstein reportedly called compounding the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. Compounding is the process of earning returns on not just your original savings, but also the returns that your savings generate. It's money making money. Let's simplify this. Imagine you save and invest a small amount every month into something that grows at, say, 8% annually. In the first year, your returns are based on your contributions. But in the second year, you're earning not just on what you saved, but on the returns you earned in year one. Over time, this snowball effect creates exponential growth. Here's an example to blow your mind. If you start saving and investing consistently at 20 years old and give your money 40 years to grow, the total amount you end up with can be several times larger than if you started at 30. That's because time is the most critical ingredient in compounding. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. But here's the good news. You don't need a huge amount of money to start saving and compounding. You just need consistency. The key is to automate the process. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings or investment account every month. Even if it feels like a small amount, it's the habit that matters. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, it's just a sapling. It doesn't seem like much. But over time, as you water it consistently, it grows into a mighty oak. Your savings and investments work the same way. The earlier you start planting, the more time your financial forest has to grow. Now let's address a silent enemy that eats away at your money: inflation. Inflation is the gradual increase in prices over time. In simple terms, the money you save today will buy less in the future if it just sits in a basic savings account. This is why it's important to not just save, but to invest. Investing allows your money to grow at a rate that outpaces inflation, ensuring that your purchasing power increases over time. This is where compounding becomes even more critical. By investing in assets that have historically provided steady returns, like diversified index funds or other stable investment vehicles, you're building wealth that grows faster than inflation erodes it. One thing I want to emphasize is patience. Compounding doesn't make you rich overnight. It's not a lottery ticket. It's a long game. And that's what makes it so powerful. The people who win at wealth building are the ones who stay consistent, ignore the short-term noise, and let time do the heavy lifting. Think of it like this. If you're climbing a mountain, the journey might feel slow and challenging at first, but as you get higher, the climb becomes easier and the view gets more rewarding. Compounding is your financial mountain. It rewards those who keep climbing. So, how can you apply this in your starting today? Here are 3 quick action steps. First, set a savings goal. Decide on a percentage of your income to save every month. Start small if you need to, 5, 10%, or whatever works for you. Second, automate your savings. Make saving a no-brainer by setting up an automatic transfer. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Third, start investing. Research simple long-term investment options like index funds, or consult a financial advisor to find what works for you. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. To wrap up, saving and compounding are like the twin engines of wealth building. Saving gives you the fuel, and compounding provides the power to go the distance. The best part? Anyone can do this. You don't need a massive salary or a financial degree. All you need is the commitment to start, the patience to stay consistent, and the vision to see the bigger picture. Remember, the road to financial freedom isn't about hitting home runs, it's about steady, consistent progress. Start planting your seeds today, and your future self will thank you. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Building Wealth Podcast. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, and stay focused on your goals. I'll see you in the next episode.